Hey everyone, in this week's video I'm going to talk about in more detail when it comes to the communication process as part 2 of what should my realtor do for me. So if you've already seen the original one and you've seen part 1 and you're still interested in finding out more about the communication process, hang around and I'll share with you my 2 cents on the other side. We all know what the number one complaint is when it comes to real estate agents, and it has to do with communication. But it's a very superficial complaint because it shows how low our standards have become. Right? Most people are happy if your agent simply responds to you in a timely manner. And this is not what I'm here to talk to you about. Everyone knows about this, right? That's the very first basic level of communication. When someone calls you, you call them back. When someone texts you, you respond back. When they email you, whatever your preferred method of communication is, the point is to get back to them within an acceptable period of time, right? But what I want to talk to you about today is a deeper level of communication here. And that's the texture that I want to add on top of the first video that I shared with you. So the next level of communication is based on setting expectations, but not expectations about the technical process. That should be taken care of during your normal conversation, right? When we're responding to each other back and forth. When I say setting expectations at a deeper level, what I'm talking about is setting expectations based on what is happening in the current market right now. And let me give you a couple of examples so you get a better idea. If you're a seller right now, you should expect to see a ton of people walk through your home when you put up your house for sale, right? In fact, if you ever wanted to do a little weekend getaway, probably when you put up your house for sale on a Friday, it's a great idea to get away on Saturday and Sunday because you might get, north of 100 people coming and seeing your property. You might get overwhelmed with offers. You may not get to spend any time in your house anyway because you're in and out, in and out, in and out. So this is one set of that deeper communication where these expectations need to be set. Now on the flip side, if you're a buyer and trying to buy a house right now, since there's very little inventory, some of the expectations that you need to realize and have to be set with you are that, one, you have to be very careful about the price that you offer and the demands that you have when you see a house that you like. And once you see the right property, you got to move lightning fast. You got to move as if, it was yesterday. That's how fast you got to move right now, right? So these are examples of the deeper communication that has to take place. And then there's even a deeper level than this level, and it has to deal with the anticipation of outcomes based on these expectations and then how to respond to those outcomes. Now, this can get a little confusing and tricky. So for this level, I can't really do a great job or even a sufficient job explaining it through a screen because the deepest level of communication can only take place between two people when they're talking live, when they're on the phone, when they're face-to-face, when they're texting in real time so that they can adjust and address the subtle details and circumstances that seem to always vary and change. So just to recap, the very basic level of communication here is responding to each other in a very prompt and timely manner. The next tier of communication is setting expectations based on what is happening in the market right now. And the deepest level of communication is anticipating the outcome of those expectations and how to respond to those outcomes. I hope that you guys got something out of this. I hope I did not confuse you even more. And if I did, you know the drill. Reach out and ask your real estate agent. Send me an email, send me a text, whatever you need. If you have a question, don't hold back. Just reach out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in.